I'm Rose Abryl. I'm a married woman with 3 children, and I operate Angel Center for Children with Special Needs, where I'm the founder and the director. Six years ago, we had our second born with Down syndrome. By then, I was still studying in the University of Antwerp in Belgium, undertaking my master's course. And during that time was the time when Abryl, our son, was born with Down syndrome. When the news came to me, I remember telling the doctors in Europe that in Africa there is no Down syndrome. And the doctors told me, no, it's not about blood or race. I said, no, maybe that's a Belgian baby, but I was the only black person who had given birth at that time. So the baby belonged to me. It's because for many years, I worked with American-based organization, and I used to work with orphans and vulnerable children. And I had all that experience with children, but I never came across a child with Down syndrome for 30 years. So it wasn't easy for me to come to terms to the reality that I had such a child. And one of the key questions I had was, 1, how are we going to raise Abryl when we come to Uganda? 2, what will our families say about his condition? 3, how are we going to defend him? And with many questions in our mind, but armed with information and determination, Angel Center for Children with Special Needs was formed. So we formed it because we felt this would be an organization that would answer some of the questions we had. And this, we couldn't do it alone. We worked together with other parents in Uganda who are having similar children in the same condition. We have children with different mental disabilities, and here we talk about children with Down syndrome, children with autism, children with cerebral palsy, children with learning disabilities, and mental retardation. So when they come here, when they are small, we try to teach them how to understand a few basics of toilet training, of eating, of bathing, learning, buttoning, and writing a few things. Angel Center is one of the key projects in Uganda that is helping parents to cope with raising children with disability. We believe in strengthening their capacities. We believe in giving them a platform to express their feelings and their views about disability, but then we have become a very strong national advocate to our government, to our people about disability. Mental disability is still, it carries a lot of cultural taboos in Uganda. Most people refer to disability as witchcraft. So they believe the gods were not happy with us to have Abryl. Others think that Abryl is contagious. When other children come and play with him, they will get the disability. And then you find that most of the households in Uganda, their children are hidden because of fear of judgment. Our neighbors judge us, our friends judge us. Everyone has an opinion on how we are raising that child. It is very clear disability is medically proven, it is not witchcraft, and the many stereotypes that are in disability should be changed. The calling of different names. Others call my son, he's a vegetable, but he's not a vegetable, he's a human being. Others call them cobras, that they are snakes because they crawl, but that's not right. I think there should be better namings. There should be better cultural names that we should give to these children. When I look at Abryl, the smile he gives me is a smile of hope. He's one boy that has discovered the rose in me. I never knew that I was such a strong fighter, that I would ever fight for any humanity in life, but he has taught me how to fight. He employs me. Without him, I would never start Angel Center. He's our greatest teacher in the family. He's interesting. He has taught us lessons of love, to love unconditionally. We have opened our door to everyone. He has told us, he has connected us to the world. Many people know us because of Abryl. Many people visit us because of him. So he's no longer looked at as a pain in the family. He is instead our hero. We call him a hero. He's a superstar. When you look at life, with Abryl, he has shaped the analysis to life. We have learned to see things differently. When other people say this is impossible, with Abryl everything is possible.